Welcome to the ring. We are here for yet another quarter-final between two incredible teams, the Elite Randos and the Supra Stache brothers. And today you have me, the Shark Among Men, and I am joined by special guest and friend of the Discord, the Elephant Among Men.
That's me, and I'm, really looking forward to seeing what these teams can bring to the table in our quarterfinals today. I know that we're going to see a little bit of Peach and Mario from the Elite Randos, and I'm hoping we get to see more of Brustache's Rob and the other players in Incineroar. I'm expecting to come in and bring the big guns.
I agree fully. Of course, on the Elite Randos, we have ElitePeach and J Rando. They were our finalists in 2023, where they lost to yours truly. And on the other side, we've got the Supra Stache bros with Supra G.L and the incredible Brustache, who is responsible for so much of the production for this tournament. Give us a great round of applause. Clap, clap, clap.
Clappity, clappity. First stage selection here, I believe, goes to the Elite Randos. Is that right?
That is correct. The Elite Randos at this point in the tournament have a lower KDR than the Supra Stache brothers. Both had went the distance in their first match to win 2-1, and then both swept the opposing team in their second round matches 2-0. But the KDR does, the advantage of the KDR does go to the Supra Stache bros, and thus the Elite Randos, the worst team, will select the stage to start. And it looks like we're starting with Yoshi's story. Any thoughts?
I was expecting a Smashville, so that's a big surprise for me. I'm curious to see how the players get on with a smaller stage. Especially, I think the B down from Zelda should cover a lot of ground here. And I'm hoping that the Rob B over turns back at least one of them.
Peach will not want to get hit herself with that sword, that's for sure. Of course, this stage features a pretty low ceiling and a very close left side wall, so expect to see a lot of people sent off that direction. Brustache and Supra G.L still selecting their stage and character. I'm very curious to see if there'll be any new surprises in the character lineup this time. Obviously, J Rando and ElitePeach will remain with Peach and Mario. They have not swapped across two tournaments, and I don't expect them to change anytime soon. Brustache
so
has
it
played
should be said that they went against expectations on the stage selection, so who knows? Anything's possible at this point.
Anything is possible, and that is the joy of Smash Bros.
Of course, the tournament does have items on and items on low, which there's a pretty good balance. Medium, you get often a lot of more assist trophies, more Pokeballs, so there's almost never a break. But low, you still see one or two a match, but it's much more of a in between the no items and the high items.
Absolutely. They're still waiting on a character selection or stage selection, as the case may be. Hopefully they get in there before our lobby closes. We're probably getting pretty close to that. But there we go. Supra's in. Now we're just waiting on Brustache, and we are good to go and ready for this match.
Do you think they were doing some strategizing on the side and thinking about how they could take advantage of the stage?
I think it's certainly possible, although I will also admit that perhaps this was my fault all along. But our messages has been spread. We are ready, excited. Joe screaming, "Bring it on!" ElitePeach, let's have a good battle. I do hope we will have a nice, clean game from all of them. Don't want to see any funny business, as it were.
We're hoping, too, that we'll get the good lag-free situation.
And our competitors are in. It looks like the characters we were expecting. Supra G.L on Incineroar, Brustache on ROB Rob, J Rando on the classic Mario, and ElitePeach on Zelda.
Red team versus green team. Here we go. It'll be interesting to see how players get along here. We've already got that first B over from ROB Rob.
Zelda spinning, Rob was spinning, everybody's spinning, some grapes flying above. see if anybody gets that. Flood usage from Mario pushes everybody further away. The Knight comes out.
Incineroar got the
getting low.
down ready. Let's see if we can get a good smash attack out of that. Or if he keeps stacking all the way through. Back shield for Mario. That's going to give him a lot of defensive presence and really let him mix up defense and offense and put some pressure on the other players.
You got what you wanted. Brustache did turn around the Knight to hit ElitePeach, but Joe takes out Brustache.
Things are going immediately in the Elite Randos' favor. We've got only 80% between them and 1 life and 188 on the other side. Excuse me, 120 now. Final smash on the stage. Players are going for it, gunning for it. It is a real one, so they can be confident in picking that up. Mario with the instant B.
Turns around with the cape, very smart, and does take out Supra G.L's first life there. Green team down to 3 lives each. This does seem to be the Battlefield version of Yoshi's story. I don't know if that was their plan or not.
No, this is not the Battlefield stage. You can tell it's got the dipping sides, and it's also got the clouds, I believe, that move around.
I do not
and there's the cloud, and there's the milk being delivered. So that is the real stage.
Do have to apologize. I'm a bit of a liar. My nose is growing at the moment. Good back throw from Supra G.L. does get the kill. And a good B over.
And another B over from the
Brustache.
Rob, evening up the lives.
Go with the smash, following it up with the flood. There's the cloud. The cloud kills.
Oh, an unfortunate
Supra G.L.
mistake by Supra G.L. there, going right down through the cloud.
Ore club on Joe.
Giving Mario an opportunity to get the Ore Club, and this is a weapon that both can be used at range and be very disruptive, but also at melee range comes with decent amount of super armor and a lot of killing potential. But it seems to be off stage now.
Pokeball, who's
Pokeball for
Pokemon
ElitePeach.
master. It's a chest spin. Joe with a quick kill. Super launches him upwards. Brustache knocking Zelda away. Zelda knocking Brustache away. The Knight doesn't get turned around this time.
4 lives to 6. We're looking close to the end here on Incineroar's next one. But he's hanging in there. Good shield. Gets himself in a position for a smash down.
ElitePeach
The
hit.
final
This
smash
is a
right
real
into
smash.
Supra G.L. Let's see what he does with it. Nothing. Unfortunately, Mario takes him out.
Super does get a kill onto ElitePeach, taking her down to 2 lives. Joe getting
I'd really like to see a little more of that B over double combo from this
Smash Bros.
Yeah, so that they can put some of that damage out there. Make a good use of it in their other game.
Supra G.L. with a good hit onto J Rando. Brustache perhaps going the wrong direction, but does manage to get back to stage with that excellent recovery. A mushroom
Nice
on the
back
field.
air. Good perfect timing from the Incineroar makes me think that maybe there's not too much lag.
Beautiful follow-up from Brustache onto ElitePeach, taking her down to the last life and evening up these lives a bit. Love to see it. Really just followed her off the stage. A good aggressive play.
And good defense from Incineroar to make sure Rob gets back to the stage there.
Brustache missing some sides.
Incineroar still in. They got close. No, Mario comes in both for the Pokeball and the assist trophy.
Togepi coming up here. We'll see what Togepi does.
And that is going to do it for Incineroar. Oh, not quite.
Incineroar barely comes back to stage. Snagret there to say hello. Capsule spawns, capsule hits, another assist trophy.
Definitely do it from Snagret.
Skill. The Black Knight
that is the
here.
Black Knight. I am telling you right now, this is going to be the end of the match.
Black Knight slumbering over, and the Black Knight swinging that sword. Brustache doesn't quite get hit
Give him
yet.
a second. Well, perhaps I spoke too soon. Rob is managing to stay out of the way of the big lumbering bad boy.
Final smash getting people closer. Dark Knight does not get a kill. Very rare. Black Knight, sorry.
If Rob can get this final smash, it's not over by any means. A couple of B over follows off that edge. Here's the final smash after all.
We will see if he can get a couple of kills here. He'd like to at least take out J Randos, but J Rando gets to the other side. ElitePeach still alive. Unfortunate situation Brustache finds himself in, and Tapu Koko is going to take up a lot of that stage. And Tapu Koko gets the kill, turning that stage into a full art Tapu Koko TCG card.
Well, it was a rough first game for the ROB Rob and Incineroar combo. Uh, uh, and not so rough for Mario and Zelda.
Mario and Zelda have definitely been in the winning ways before, and they're looking to continue that here. The Supra Stache bros will have to come up with something, either with their stage pick or character picks, to turn their luck around. I did see
I
a
will
lot.
say both teams were really, going for those items, making sure they were getting them. There's no doubt the Elite Randos got the upper hand when they turned in those assist trophies and those Pokeballs. And they lucked out too. They got some powerful ones: Black Knight, Tapu Koko, Snagrit. Those are, as we saw, game-ending solutions.
Absolutely, because it was getting real close after a lovely aggressive play from Brustache, following ElitePeach all the way to the side of the map with that side B, bringing that life lead back down to even. But then the combo of assist trophies and Pokeballs was just not going to let it slip away from the Elite Randos in that particular case.
No, and it'll be interesting to see. It looks like most people are still in the arena, so perhaps just a stage selection swap here. I do think that there is an avenue for ROB Rob and Incineroar to come in on this matchup and to make it happen. I think it's going to be a lot more beat down from Incineroar in difficult situations. A lot of Zelda's moves can be, the B over and the B down are pretty telegraphed, so he can definitely power up on that B down, get a few of those in, do a smash attack. Shouldn't be too impossible. ROB Rob obviously has a lot of tools to get in. Doesn't have, he can't turn back the Zelda B over, but the Mario B will be ineffective, and it's also, just as we saw, very good at carrying someone off the stage, following up, and finishing them off.
Absolutely. Looks like our stage pick we are still waiting for. They are in deep discussion, I'm sure, about how to turn this quarterfinals around. Their backs are against the walls, but if the Supra Stache bros lose, that's okay. They're not out of the tournament just yet. They'll go down to the depths, where they will face the winner between the Depths Dwellers and the Pink Punchy Club. A match is yet to be scheduled, but certainly should be a very exciting one. And from there, they can work their way all the way up. If they win, potentially make it back to the grand finals, though the competition down there is fierce, as it is up here.
And the winner of the match will be going against that Side B Spammers, whose quarterfinal match already finished when they triumphed over the Dragons of Crimea.
And that was a good match indeed. It looks like the Supra Stache bros are going with Town and City, a classic. We have seen it many times, but yet to see it on a Saturday. Today's Friday. KK Slider will not be joining us unless somebody's changed their switch time. I have not.
The Elite Randos, I expect you to feel right at home. It's more or less Smashville. Some key differences, but it's Animal Crossing all the same. Oh, we're bringing in a Mario Mirror match.
Ooh, this is juicy. I'm very curious how this will go.
Well, you got to have some confidence to swap into a mirror after a loss, so I'm excited to see this Mario in action.
I am as well. This should be very exciting. Mario does bring a lot to the table, and hopefully it'll be enough for forcing a game 3 here. Both Marios jump backwards. ElitePeach starts with a B up. Brustache a B over. Everybody's spinning around. Spinning seems to be the theme of the day. Another spin from Joe. Brustache dodges a bit too early.
There we go.
J Rando's still spinning.
Oh,
ElitePeach with a fatal mistake.
Input from ElitePeach. Mario with the 3-up A's to knock her off the stage, and that was all it took. So it's a rough start for the Elite Randos here.
J Rando frozen, comes back out. He's thawed, but maybe he'll have a cold after this. Could help the Supra Stache bros out. ElitePeach staying back as Mario's getting bullied, but starting to join the fight now. And a couple of kills here. Mario dead, but it's the red one. Supra G.L with 45% and 4 lives. Brustache does get taken out by the ElitePeach. Top spinning around and round. Brustache spinning around and round. Zelda spinning round and round. It's a merry-go-round here at the Animal Crossing city, town and village.
Oh, and Joe had me a little worried there, deep off the stage, but he used that recovery. No misinputs today.
ElitePeach has a Star Rod. We'll see if she can get anything done with it. Brustache visiting the bottom of the stage, just having a good time. Joe spinning.
I think he's just kind of hoping that Mario's going to back him up on that Star Rod. It looks like here he is. Oh, an unfortunate turn of events.
Supra G.L chose his fate, and he chose death. Brustache now taking that Star Rod away from ElitePeach, but throws it right at ElitePeach's reflect. And a very good play from her.
2 reflects for 2 kills, but not necessarily by the same team there. And so we're turned into still an even 5 lives each, but with a significant damage difference. That is a real final smash ball, and it goes to Zelda, not the one you want to have on
ROB Rob. Brustache just doesn't quite get knocked out immediately, but in there, Supra G.L gets killed. Unfortunate. Brustache with 121%, Joe at 125.
Oh, a powerful item on the stage. We'll see how the players contend with the reverse controls here. The difficult part is when the the mushroom comes off is often the hardest part to deal with, because if you can't always see it, and your controls will be re-reversed. So it could be difficult.
Gets revenge
be ready for, but now
J Rando. J Rando takes out Brustache. 2 lives, 1 life each for the green team.
Things have swapped around considerably since the opening.
Party ball has spawned. Let's see if it's a fun party or...
Oh, it is a fun party, all right. Mario gets a little bit of the action. Oh, Zelda nearly. Mario out from it. That must have been a misinput. I didn't see that one in that corner.
I was a little busy looking at some bombs, and maybe J Rando was as well, because he dies off the side of the screen for I'm not sure what reason. ElitePeach at kill percentage, but the only one with 2 lives left.
I'd like to see a little bit less of the shield for the Zelda be down from ROB Rob, and a little more of the B over, because that is a...
And speaking of, there it is. Doesn't choose to follow the Zelda, but they're definitely going to want to kill that Zelda before they kill J Rando.
Mario with the item grab. This is a... You know, if you can get a back throw on that Mario right into that thing, that's going to be a done deal.
Ooh, Mario's going to touch it himself. Brustache B over.
Another fake out lightning. A lot of these for Rob. Maybe too many B overs in a row here. But truthfully, it's the utility as much as the launch power of that one.
Super Scope on the stage. A big risk. He's got
to be very careful with a Super Scope against the Mario Zelda squad. But so too does Mario.
And the Zelda takes out one and the Super Scope the other for a finish to the quarterfinal here. That is a 2-0 sweep. The Elite Randos really showing the form that got them to the finals in the last tournament. Very strong showing from them indeed. 6 kills on ElitePeach.
Ooh. That, you know, there was a couple of unfortunate SDs from both sides. Some of them we saw, some of them we didn't. Ultimately, it didn't seem to have impacted things too much, for they still had 3 stocks to play with at the end there.
The name of that game was definitely Reflects. I mean, we saw Reflect kills from pretty much everyone. Supra G.L reflected moves to get a kill. Same for Brustache and for ElitePeach.
One of Supra G.L's Reflects got himself killed, unfortunately.
Yeah, turning around a Zelda with a fully loaded Star Rod right into his own face is maybe not well advised, but certainly fun to watch for me.
Certainly action-packed, and then of course that Star also managed to take out Brustache. So effective item usage again from the Elite Randos. Mario is always quick on the draw whenever these hit the stage, and you know you can see the results with the 3-0 finish. 3-0 being the stock, 2-0 being the count.
That's right, and the Elite Randos with that move on to face the Side B Spammers in the semifinals on the winner's side of the bracket. And as mentioned before, the Supra Stache Bros will go down to the depths, where they will await the winner of the match of the Depths Dwellers versus the Pink Punchy Club.
Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this will be something of a rematch of last time's finals. Mad Dog, one of the last tournament's finalists and ultimate winners, is on the side B spammers. And so it should be an exciting semifinals, though, of course, the cowardly SharkAmongMen has been replaced on that team. But, we'll see how they fare when the next match happens.
Will. In 2023, of course, Mad Dog and I lost the semifinals, but we came back and we ended up winning the whole thing. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. Silver Potato, of course, has mentioned that usually the Elite Randos do end up at the finals, though they don't win the tournaments. This is true. They've ended up in the finals at both the Super Smash Bros. Doubles Tournament 2023 and our Splatoon tournament, and in both cases, Mad Dog and I buried them.
So it'd be very satisfying for them if they can manage to take out the side B spammers here, though it would be quite poetic if they fell again in the grand finals after the side B spammers come up through the depths. But maybe I'm looking too far ahead, too fast. For now, it's Super Brothers down to the depths, Elite Randos onto the quarters, and anything after that, we'll have to wait and see.
Onto the semis, and indeed, I'm excited to see the rest of this tournament pan out. There's got many more matches to come, and we hope our viewers will join us throughout. And of course, look forward to the Kit and Krista Tribune. The issues will be coming at a pretty reasonable rate, thanks to the hard work from Brustache and TheSharkAmongMen. That's me. And with that, we will call it off. You guys all have a wonderful evening, and Elephant Among Men, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it was my pleasure. We'll see you on the other side.